Man, I can't believe this crap, man. These cops are out here arresting people just for breaking the law. Man, these tyrants are out of control, bruh. I thought you were a lawyer, now you say you can rap. Well, I've listened to your record, made me go take a nap. The rhymes you're spitting out, they make you sound like a nut. Your latest track, it's got less views now than Glen Cereal's butt. Well, you say you're just a man who wants to smoke out some weed, but you smoked yourself stupid, boy, get the help that you need. You think you could be like Tom McDonald, be an internet star? The problem is your brain's so tiny, it would fit in this jar.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
You know you're gonna lose.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Now watch me play the blues.
Frivolous lawsuit.
You put against a cat.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Make sure you wear the hat. All parties have been sworn in. I've read your complaint.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
The way it's written, it sounds like you've been smoking paint.
That means
if we have that title to your shit, we will take it.
Oh, come and take it, bitch.
All right. I want your money and I want your dignity, and I'm taking both.
To quote my good friend Artie, come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch.
Come and take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
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 Take it, bitch.
Take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
you're a fucking idiot.
She spit in my face.
Shot little thick dude.
A woman walks into the ladies' room at the mall. She enters one of these stalls and sits down to begin doing her business. As she starts to pee, she looks down at her shoes and sees a head poking under the stall, looking up at her with a camera. "What are you doing?" she screams, frightened. "I'm recording you," says Denver Metro Audits. "But this is a bathroom," she squeals. "Yes, a public bathroom, and there's no expectation of privacy in public," he tells her. "You don't belong in here," she yelled. "I didn't see any sign saying that," DMA replies. "It says ladies' room right on the door." Maybe it does, but it doesn't say no men allowed, does it?" he asked her. "What? That's stupid," she sputtered. "You're being a Karen about this, and what's stupid is shaving down there," DMA answered, holding his camera up. "If you let that bush grow in, it would create privacy for your hoo-ha like a hedge." She stared down at the activist lying on the filthy floor looking up at her. "A hedge? Look, they should put a lock on that door if they don't want people coming in. They need to create privacy," DMA said. "It says ladies' room. They assume men won't come in here." "Well, they shouldn't assume that. And I can film whatever I can see. It's my First Amendment right as an independent journalist." "Oh, you're a journalist. What are you working on?" she asked, sarcastically, wiping herself. "I can't divulge that information at this time. The story isn't finished yet," he lied as if there were a story. "No expectation of privacy in public," he reiterated. But I'm in a stall, she cried. Yes, and look, it's open on the top and the bottom, DMA answered in a thin voice. They need to create more adequate privacy, because if I can see it, I can film it. You don't have to like it, but it's my First Amendment right. The conversation droned on like this for a while, the woman on the toilet and DMA on the filthy floor next to the toilet. Finally, the woman says, Christopher, don't you think this is inappropriate? I'm your mom. And that's a true story. Absolute true story.
Oh, man, I love that. It was great.
Dagnabbit, was my mic on that whole time again? I hate it when I do that. Last time I did that, I let out a pretty big burp, and that was pretty embarrassing. But it was fun. It was live. What are you gonna do? So, how's everybody feeling right now? Feeling today, Labor Day morning? Excuse me. Getting ready to have some fun. Just woke up a while. I actually woke up a while ago. I fell asleep early last night and ended up waking. I woke up at like 3 this morning, and that's why I was able to put up that. If you guys saw it yet, I don't know, that Silence Boy video where he's bragging about how much money he makes by frauditing. Oh no. Yeah. Anyway, welcome to the channel. That's right. I got my head on. Football season's coming up real quick. I was gonna do this this thing where I was gonna have like this big, like I was gonna make it like this because I wanted to really amp up. Because for those of you who don't know, only know me for my frauditing stuff, I always do pre and post game shows for the Bears videos, and I do it in my Bears character. He's called the Super Fan, and he has a real thick Chicago accent over by there, But anyway, what my plan was, and this was my son's idea, and it was a great idea, and I really wanted to do it, but then I thought about it, and what he wanted to do was have like a mysterious like link that I would just randomly put up on my page that would be a countdown to the first game. And it was like, oh man, that would be really cool. But then I realized that their first game is on September 11th. So I thought having a mysterious, unexplained countdown to September 11th might not be the best idea. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do something different. Yeah. So today I wanted to do something. I wanted to go back, and well, for one thing, it's just it's Labor Day. I'm up. Why not? I always do my breakfast show. That's my new thing. I was going to take the day off because it's a holiday, but then I thought, well, I'm just sitting here not doing anything. Nobody's up yet. The kids don't have school or anything, so there's no hurry. So why not go live? And then I thought, well, since the last big holiday similar to this one was Memorial Day, I thought maybe we would go back, take a step back in time, and take a look at what happened on Memorial Day, the legendary Memorial Day parade that was destroyed by Delete Laws and Josh Abrams, Accountability for All. So let's take a quick look, a trip down memory lane, and take a look at that video that I made about their Memorial Day shenanigans here on Labor Day. All right. And then later on, I'm going to barbecue some pork chops, which is always fun. Let's see. Here it is. Boom. La-dee-da-da-da. Waiting for my computer to cooperate with me. All right, guys. So every time I think that I'm going to be done with Chili DeCastro, he does something even dumber than the last thing he's done. And it just drives me nuts every time. And there's always something with this idiot. So now he goes to a Memorial Day parade with Josh Abrams from Accountability for All, and they decide to use the tragedy in Uvalde, Texas, as an excuse to go after the cops in Massachusetts, which obviously they have nothing to do with each other at all. And it's like this insane, fiery, intense insanity that is created by these idiots. And there are children there trying to enjoy the parade, and these idiots are getting in the faces of the kids. Don't trust the cops, kids. If you go to an elementary school, the cops are going to make sure you get killed. Like, it's disgusting. I'm not even having fun with this because it's gross what these guys did.
and it needs to be exposed that this is what these idiots call, helping freedom and helping the government by running up to people and children and screaming horrible things at them about rape cages and all. You'll see. It's disgusting and it's gross, and I can't believe that there are fans of them that support this sort of thing.
And what'd you say? And I'm telling the kids, the cops are your enemy. They'll watch you get killed in school.
Your daughter will be safe in elementary school. Good thing we have cops to run into the buildings, right? Right, the cops go running in, don't they? Let's celebrate cops. They go running into elementary schools. When there's a shooter in the school, the cops go running right in there, right?
All right, there's a lot going on here. There's going to be a lot of quick cuts because I have both Chili's point of view and Josh Abrams' point of view. So there's a lot of back and forth between the two. It's over an hour's worth of footage. I'm trying to cut to the most important bits to make my point. This next bit that I'm going to show real quick, he comes across a dude from NBC who's filming the parade, and he refers to it as a Back the Blue rally, which it's nothing to do with that at all. It's a Memorial Day parade. And of course, him saying that confuses the reporter because he has no idea what this guy's talking about. This isn't a Back the Blue rally. It's a parade. I'm just filming the parade. Watch.
Are you from the mainstream media? What press are you guys from?
Oh, I'm NBC.
NBC. So are you guys going to cover how the cops keep our kids safe in elementary schools?
In what regard?
The cops keep our kids safe in elementary schools. We're at the Back the Blue rally. We're celebrating cops, right? Is NBC going to cover that?
Not sure what you're referring to. I'm here for the parade, sir.
Oh, you're here for the parade? Okay. So NBC media is the same lying media as the rest.
I'm not sure what you're referring to.
I'm talking about cops being pigs and scum. What are you talking about?
Not sure what you're talking about.
Gotcha. Thanks.
All right, so I want to apologize for Chili's footage is terrible. He had a bad signal, whatever. But anyway, so this next bit I'm showing because it illustrates that as much as these guys like to attack the cops, I guarantee you if the cops were not there, these guys would have got the crap kicked out of them by the general public. And here's an example of that.
We got a couple heroes. Heroes, what's the matter? What's officer, you look so good in that costume. But you would have ran in to save those kids, right? You would have saved those children, right? You would have went running in the building, not held down parents. Is that what you would have done? You look at me with indignation, but the indignation is for you, sir. You're the tyrant. You're the pig. You're the worst of our society. And everybody here needs to know it. Children, don't trust these filthy pigs. They're disgusting. You are the degradation of society. You will go down as a Nazi. No, I don't have to. No. This man's a Nazi. This man's a scumbag. He's the worst of our society.
Get lost. Get out of here. Or you're going to get arrested. Get out of here. Do what you got to do.
Do what you got to do. I'm just letting people know this is the problem. Don't trust that man. He's a pig. He's a pig. He signed up to a pig organization. You would have ran in to save those elementary school kids, right? You would have saved the pig, right? You would have saved them. You're a good pig.
It's Memorial Day.
It's not Memorial Day, so they celebrate the veterans.
He is a veteran.
Celebrate the veterans.
That guy is a veteran.
You're nervous or
Well, you're right up on me, bro.
That guy is a veteran. Hey, Mr.
You're
Talker.
right up on me.
Hey, Talker. That guy is a veteran.
What's your name? What's my name?
Talker.
Talker?
Yeah, that guy is a veteran. Why don't you give it a rest? Get away from my kids, all right?
Gotcha. Hey, kids, don't trust cops. They're scum. They're absolute scum. Back the blue until they rape you. What's that? Oh, I'm right in your face, buddy. I'm right here in your face. I can say anything I want to you.
Down there, you didn't want me in your face.
Oh, you were screaming in my ear. Let's be honest, though. You're a total wussy.
I know.
Let's be honest. In a man world, you're not even close to my level.
I know.
It would take me like 4 seconds, at least. 3, depends. I mean, you're literally the worst of our society, right? You're the trash. You're the tyrant. Me. The cameras are safety now.
Camera down if you want, but we all know you just talk, buddy. So beat it.
If you're you guys release all the body cam footage when you guys murder people?
He's watched 3 episodes.
Well, then what are you sucking cop dick for?
He's watched 3 episodes of The Sopranos, and he's
I don't care if you're gay, man. I love gay people. Oh yeah. Now try to make it. I'm against gay people. Get a nose hair trimmer. Get a nose hair trimmer, dude. Oh, am I? You have something to say? Let's put you on camera. Oh, I don't care about the clips, man. You don't know who I am. You have no idea who I am or what I am. So you're going to put your kid in elementary school? I'm not in your face. I'm standing 5 feet away. I'm on the sidewalk. No, he has something to say. Hey, you want to call me a parasite? So what's a parasite? A parasite is someone who takes things from the host. Blood-sucking parent. Oh, is that what it is? Internet clout? Internet clout? Is that what it is?
Yeah, okay.
Do what you gotta do, Mark.
What do you want?
Do what you gotta do, Mark.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Do what you gotta do. I'm right here, Mark. I'm 2 inches away. What are you gonna do, Mark? Oh no, the camera's on. The cameras are only safety anymore. Otherwise, there's people like you. No. Let me say something. Listen, you know, the way you approached me just now, you're lucky there's cameras, not me. You're lucky.
We're all just trying to have a drink.
Right. No, this is a public sidewalk, whether you like it or not. I'm the constitutional law expert, not you. If you want to debate me, I'm more than willing to. Okay. Cops, me a parasite? Who takes money from us, me or you? Who can arrest you right now, me or you? I'm making money? I don't have any monetization. Oh, I do? You called me a parasite. Who's the parasites? Who are the parasites? I'm the parasite? I'm the one that takes your money. Oh, so my YouTube stream makes me a parasite. Really, not the constitutional law scholar that I am. I didn't, right? Forget all that. Forget the reason why we have police to begin with is why? Why do we have cops? I hope your whole day's fucking ruined, buddy. Go pack a lunch and eat it tomorrow. Dude, I'm fucking jacked, bro. I'm jacked. I'm really jacked, for real. For real. Oh, you're calling the now she's calling the heroes. She's calling the heroes. Bring them to me because I just make more money on YouTube if the pigs show up. What's a shame is alpha males who back cops. That's a shame. Okay, I'm just checking. I'm just checking. No, they're not just hanging out. There's a Back the Blue rally. All right.
So again, he denies that he makes any money, and he also claims that he's a constitutional scholar, which of course we all know is all a bunch of crap. And then once again, he refers to a Memorial Day parade as a Back the Blue rally. I would think that would be offensive to people who actually care about Memorial Day and celebrating the people who gave their lives for this country. He's such a scumbag, and he's calling them scumbags. And look at the way people are reacting to him. He's going to protect the general public by alienating the general public, and this guy thinks he's going to run for office and win. What a scumbag!
You all right? Huh? You all right? Yeah. Don't I look good?
You would have ran into that building, right? You would have ran into the elementary school. That's what you would have done. In Texas, when there was a shooter in there, you wouldn't have held down parents. You would have ran into the school, right? You're a hero.
What are you guys doing here?
No, I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you questions.
Right.
That's fine.
So that's what you're here to serve me. I'm not here to serve you.
What am I serving you right now?
Well,
I don't know. You're the one that showed up.
You showed up here. I think the people who called were down there. There was a couple guys with cameras and they were talking to people, saying that the cops are pigs, cops are stuff, and that we should absolutely get rid of pigs.
Why do you think we got a call? Was there a
Because
fight?
there's people with cameras. And as you know, the cameras like raise the cockroaches.
You can have a camera. I don't care about that.
And here's man, that is really cool. That white suspender you have on. You don't look anything like a Nazi now. Good thing you have those boots on, man. You don't look anything like SS Nazis.
I don't care.
You don't look anything like. I don't care either. I don't care what you say. You're a waste of space.
Why are you being?
Because you are the problem with our country. It's you. You're the actual problem. You got a couple guys with cameras. Quick, get back up.
So you're just
Right. Back the
You
Blue.
guys are parading down the road like you're heroes. You would have ran into that building, right? You would have ran right in. You would have ran right in there, right? You would have gone in there, right? You don't know about Texas, about the elementary schools getting killed and the cops holding down parents?
You guys are so brave.
I mean, you would have ran in the building, right? You're a hero, right?
So what are you guys doing?
There's a couple guys with cameras here. Get back up quick. Quick.
You answer my questions, I don't answer yours.
What-
That's how that works. Right?
I don't give a shit what you were told. You can go fuck yourself. You are the absolute tyrant scum of our society. You're the worst person in America. You know why? Do you put those torture cuffs on people? Do you put people in torture cuffs? Is that what you do? Do you put people in handcuffs and torture cuffs? Do you put people in torture? You're a hero, right? You would have ran into that building. You would have ran in. Is that right? You would have ran in. You can look at me like that, buddy. But the truth is we both know we strip that stuff off of you, you would have absolutely zero chance. No chance. And you know it. And I know it too. Oh, Roger that. Trust me, buddy. Trust me. Trust me. But you're a hero, right? You put torture cuffs on people. You wear these guns. You look like a tyrant in all black, not yellow and white for protection. But you're the good guy, right? You're the fear in the night. Did you know that? When you pull behind people, you're the fear in the night. You're the fear. When you pull behind people, people are afraid of you.
So is this what
you're the terror.
You want everyone to look at you?
I want you to this whole functionality to be wiped away. I'm on a mission. You have no idea who I am. You'll find out. Oh, you'll find out. I'm going to get rid of pigs altogether. Altogether. This is not a job. This is an absolute terrorist activity. You're a Nazi. You'll go down in history where your parents and children will deny that you were a part of their family. Oh, they're right down there, honey. Honey. They're right down there. They're right down there. Hey, you want to get the complaint? It's right down there.
I'm all set. I'm actually talking.
Oh, but you're on a public sidewalk, so I can stand right here with you all day. We can have a conversation all day.
We walk in the hot sun.
All right, just let me know if there's some.
Go down there. Let's go down together. Let's go down together.
And just in case you're not completely convinced at this point that Chili De Castro is a complete lunatic, watch what was going on at the same time from Josh Abrams' point of view. How bad do you have to be to make Josh Abrams look like a good guy?
Officer Larson. And I can't see his name tag. Hi, Officer Larson. How are you today? How long was that parade? That was a short one.
I don't know, sir. I just got on shift.
You just started? Welcome to your shift. We're the welcome wagon. See, I'm not going to be a dick to you unless you're a dick to me. You haven't been a dick to me yet, so. All right. What's your name? What is it, Garino?
Yes.
Strong Italian name? All right. I like the bike. What year is that?
That one is a 2015.
2015.
Yes, sir. How are we doing today?
I'm doing all right.
You guys get a lot of views by doing this stuff?
A lot of views, but normally you get views if like we're screaming and yelling, but I'm not screaming and yelling at you, am I?
Oh, your buddy was all worked up though.
Hated. What's your solution to fix it? Say that I'm a bad guy. What's your solution?
So the bartender just wants you to leave the premises if you're not going to be.
I'm not leaving the sidewalk.
Let me finish my sentence.
I don't have to let you finish.
Let me finish my sentence.
I'm the constitutional law scholar.
Are you
wear a
buying
badge.
anything from this
I
establishment?
don't have to answer any of your questions.
Are you buying anything?
I'm not going to answer. I plead the fifth. I don't have to answer you.
Are you going to?
You don't decide what I do. I'm free on the sidewalk.
No,
I can run my
They
camera.
decide what you do.
Right here, I'm afraid not.
This is their property.
Then arrest me. If you're going to arrest me, then do it. But who's the law scholar, me or you? You went to academy for 2 weeks. You're a dunce cap. You literally are a walking dunce cap.
Just follow me.
I don't have to follow you. Go fuck yourself. I'll stand right here.
Okay, you stand right
We'll
here.
stand right here in the middle. I got 3 lawsuits now. This will be my 4th. You have to understand, this is a public walkway. This restaurant doesn't own it. If you've never been put in torture cuffs, you don't know why I'm here. You've been put in handcuffs? Oh, man, you wear a terroristic shirt? You wear a terror shirt?
Don't talk to my customers, please. Don't talk to my customers. Do not harass my customers. Thank you very much.
These are your customers?
Yes,
These aren't people?
These are my customers, okay? In this establishment, there are customers.
You don't have anything about torture cuffs, though? You just want to protect your restaurant?
I just want to protect my
Have you been put in
customers
torture
from being
cuffs?
harassed.
Have you
Of
been put in
course I
torture?
haven't.
Okay. You've never been put in torture cuffs?
I am not
Must be
interested
nice.
in your
Must be nice.
agenda.
My agenda?
I want you to leave my customers alone, please, before we have you arrested.
Go for it. Have me arrested.
Listen.
Go for it. You can't have me arrested,
Nobody
lady.
wants to have you
You don't know the
arrested.
law. You can't have me arrested.
Listen.
I can call you any name I want, but I'm not going to talk to you that way. I'm going to treat you with a modicum of respect because you didn't call me names.
Well, I'm
But
not
these
going to
people
call you
are the
names.
problem.
Listen, I am not trying to cause problems. I'm trying to keep you from harassing the customers of this establishment. That's all.
Harassing?
Yes,
The guy's
harassing.
wearing a terror flag on his shirt.
I mean,
He's
that's
got a
kind of,
terror
that's
flag.
kind of rude to say to him, right?
Flying a
Like,
blue gang flag symbol is kind of rude.
But he can wear whatever shirt he wants.
Right, but I'm welcome to tell him that you're a tyrant and a pig.
You are welcome to do whatever you want, but these are the customers of this restaurant.
Well, you're not being too mean to me, so I won't be too mean to you.
Well, I'm not trying to be too mean to you.
Okay,
I'm just saying I want my customers
All
to
the
have a nice
people who watch
experience
me-
in our establishment. That's all.
This is the experience. This is the experience. Celebrating this guy. I mean, look at him. Look how he's dressed. Look up the SS Nazis. He's dressed exactly like a Nazi. He's dressed exactly. You guys look it up. Look up the SS Nazis. He's dressed up just like a Nazi. Look.
inside the bartender.
Look. They're doing a full investigation.
Hey, credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
This triggered officer was saying that you need to leave the property. They want you trespassed.
Do it.
And this
Trespass me.
sergeant, the sergeant walks in and says, "You can't. It's public property."
No, I mean they can do whatever they want.
So what's the law? The law is that this is a public sidewalk, correct?
Yep, you're right.
And that I have the right to film and be pressed. Is that correct?
You can be here.
Why do you do that?
Yeah, you don't get to do that.
You to quit your job. I'm asking.
He can point. He can point if he wants.
I'm talking to you like a person.
No, you're not. You're a Nazi. You're literally a Nazi. I'm asking you to quit being a Nazi. How about that?
That's great. If I was
You
a
don't
Nazi, I
you
would
are a
understand
Nazi.
that.
Do you put people in torture cuffs? Yes or no? Do you put people in? Let's put the handcuffs on you. Come over here. You want? Hey, Kane. You want to talk, Kane? Let's walk over here. Hey, Kane. You want to walk? You want to walk? Let's have a conversation. Do you put people in torture cuffs?
I'm talking.
Yes or no?
I'm sorry.
Okay, so listen, I'll be nice to you if you're nice to me. I'll treat you with respect here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but what you don't understand is the cuffs that you have on your body, they're torture immediately. Do you know that?
No, she doesn't know that because it's not true, you idiot.
Said the sergeant was educated. There's no reason to yell at her. She did a great job. So we'll praise her for her work today.
And you ladies, they created me. They created me. These thugs, these tyrants, this piece of garbage here, he created me. You made me when I had to.
This one's really triggered.
Oh, I can see it. He's all locked up. He'd like to get me in a cage. He'd love to get me in a cage where there's no rules. Of course, I'd be cuffed when he did it because man to man, he'd have no chance. And everybody knows that. Everybody knows that he's a coward. Everybody knows that. The only way he would have a chance is by torturing me. Oh, you go ahead. I'm the way I am because of you. The reason I'm this way is because they arrested me. Oh, you don't feel bad about him taking people to a dungeon. You don't feel bad about him taking people to a dungeon. You feel fine that what he does is takes people to a dungeon. You're okay with that, to a rape cage. Put it on the internet. It'll only help me. Film me, please. Please film me. So do you guys understand why we're here? That you made us. You created us.
Can we do anything else for you right now?
You've never done anything for me, lady. You're the problem with our board.
All right.
You're the problem with society.
You did an excellent job, Sergeant.
Once again, here's another example of all people, Josh Abrams appearing to be the good one compared to this insane lunatic Chili. Josh Abrams looks like a freaking saint.
Do you know why I'm here, sir? Do you have any idea why I'm here? Do you know why? The reason I'm here is because these nasty pigs in my 20s, they arrested me so many times when there was no victim. You're not on camera. You haven't done anything wrong to me. I'm not trying to embarrass you. I'll treat you with respect if you treat me with respect. I want people who are normal to understand. The reason why I'm here is these cops created me. Oh, so you're a cop sucker? You got the stick down your mouth, down your back of your throat. You're a cop sucker. Is that what you are?
I affect the law. That's what I do.
Oh, no. I teach law and order. Do you know that? I teach that rule of law is everything. I'm not a sovereign citizen.
See, I don't want this to go sideways.
What's going to go sideways? I wouldn't attack anybody, dude. I'm nonviolent. I'm just having a conversation with you as a citizen. I'm on the sidewalk having a conversation. If you don't want to talk to me, I'll leave you alone.
No. I'm just trying to do my work.
Right, but I'm trying to explain to you the reason I'm the way I am is because they made me this way.
So when are you coming? Thank you very much for your service.
There's no service. They're getting paid. They're getting paid. There's no service here.
They service me.
What? Oh, because you're a white rich lady. You're not black.
Oh yeah.
You've been put in torture
Don't
cuffs.
I look rich?
No, have you been put in torture cuffs though?
Yeah.
Have you been put in torture
I'm
cuffs?
sure you have.
Boom. Bam. Bop. Bada bop. Boom. Pow.
So have you had to turn around? Oh, hey, listen, kids. These people are Nazis. Don't let them touch you.
Hey, hands off.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Look at this lady. She's literally bumping it. Hey, lady, get off of me. Get off. She's bumping it. Get off of me. What are you doing? Arrest her. Arrest this woman. She just look at this.
Hey, hands off. Hands off.
Look at this lady.
Don't touch us. Don't touch a citizen.
Lady, get off of me. Get off. She's bumping it. Get off of me.
That's assault.
What are you doing? Arrest her. Arrest this woman. She just look at this.
That's assault,
Look
man.
what she just did.
Hey, hands off. Hands off.
Look at this lady.
Don't touch us. Don't touch a citizen.
Lady, get off of me. Get off. She's bumping it. Get off of me.
That's assault.
What are you doing? Arrest her. Arrest this woman. She just.
That's assault,
Look
man.
what she just did. Hey, listen. I need your name and badge number.
That's assault. You know, you can't just touch people. You have no probable cause, reasonable, articulable suspicion. You touched him first. Run live. You touched his arm. It's live. You can't lie your way out of it.
I'm trying to warn you.
He's not detained. You have no reasonable, articulable suspicion.
Go back to your store, lady. What are you doing over here? Head your ass back over. Go on over there, lady. You've never been put in a rape cage. You've never been tortured. You've never experienced your squat off. Have you ever strength your butt cheeks off? It's not okay. It's not okay. That's why I'm here. I'm here because this is not okay.
He's not detained. You understand? You need reasonable, articulable suspicion to detain him, or the higher bar of probable cause to arrest him. You can't go putting your hands on citizens. So brave. You guys are so brave. Thanks for your bravery today.
Okay.
Which, so instead of a Memorial Day parade,
Back to Blue
is police support.
It's a gang.
It's not a gang.
It's a gang.
Supporting the police that have passed away, have died.
I don't support them. I hope they're
And
burning
just
in
like
hell.
that,
And I
just-
hope God forgives me for feeling that way. But they're
like
pigs.
the firefighters got the red, and nurses got the.
Well, firefighters do a public service. I mean, cops won't run into a burning building to drag you out.
Come on up. Come on up. Come on. Pull. Come on. Turn him over. He's having a seizure. All four, we got one now. He's having a seizure. We need to listen. 10-18.
Now, Josh Abrams is going to prove me wrong for giving him credit and lay out exactly how this whole thing. All right, sorry, I cut it off there because anyone who followed the situation knows that at this point now, because at that time it was fine, but because of the events that happened the next day with Kate and everything, now Chili is trying to sue Josh, and so their whole relationship is broken up. So I'm not gonna, replay the bits where before that happened, I was like, oh, Josh and Chili are working together, blah blah blah. Obviously, that I slightly misunderstood the situation. As soon as Chili got off on Josh, it was like, oh, okay. Anyway, so there's that. So that's always a fun way to start a holiday. I just thought, since that was how they made us start our Memorial Day, why not go back and look at that to start our Labor Day? Anyway. So, what I actually wanted to discuss, I wanted to talk about this a couple days ago, but I didn't get the opportunity. For those of you who aren't aware, recently, Long Island Audits, the liar, was, all right, what happened was he got arrested, and, wait, man, somebody's talking about the 49ers, what the hell? Anyway, so this AFA, this is literally what happened was he got arrested auditing some cops, and then one of the cops filed a report, and then he took the video to the cops, showed the video, and it did legitimately not match what the cop put in the report. The cop, whatever the cop put in the report was completely different than what it showed on the video. So in that one particular case, you could definitely say that the cop was wrong. There's no argument with there. He was, okay? And I get that and whatever. But because of that, as a result, that department decided to have like a class on First Amendment auditing and to have Long Island Audit come and speak at that class. And I think the only reason they asked him to come wasn't because they really wanted to hear what he had to say, because the whole speech he gave was just him saying the same crap he always says anyway. It's just garbage. But the cops had to sit through it and listen to it. And I think because since the cop legitimately was wrong, they didn't want to get a lawsuit, so they're like, "Oh, let's capitulate to this guy and let him do his thing. You know, maybe he'll leave us alone." I don't know. Sorry, I got something stuck. So anyway, that's my opinion. But anyway, the thing I wanted to talk about was during his speech, he brought up this idea, and I've heard a lot of other frauditors say this at certain times, and I've thought about it since then, and it made me realize something. So, what they say is the reason why they refuse to answer questions, the reason why they refuse to give ID, the reason why they refuse to give away the story before it's published, is because they don't want what they say or what they do to influence the reaction they're getting. They're just looking for a natural, organic reaction. But here's the problem with that, and why that argument falls flat, just like all their arguments do if you put any logic into it at all. The fact that you're not answering their questions, you're not cooperating, you're not explaining what you're doing or why you're doing it, does influence their reaction. That's why they're reacting the way they do. I guarantee you, if you were filming someone and they said, "Oh, well, why are you filming?" "Oh, well, I got a YouTube channel. I'm just, taking some footage for that." 90% of them would probably be like, "Oh, okay." And that would be it. And if they say, "Well, please don't film me," and you said, "Oh, okay," then everything would be fine. So you're refusing to stop filming them does affect their reaction. The fact that you're acting suspicious, the fact that you're not answering questions, the fact that you refuse to be a decent human being on the most fundamental level does have an effect on how they react. They're reacting to you being a douchebag. Yes, they definitely refuse to brain, as Radical would say. Oh, man. So there's that. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about was hold on, I need a sip of my coffee here. I love it. It's starting to be fall, so now they're selling the pumpkin stuff, so I got myself a nice cup of pumpkin flavored coffee. Sorry, I was just trying to catch up with the chat here. So it's crazy. And another thing that I've been dealing with a lot lately is and I don't know why all of a sudden, because I've made videos about Bay Area transparency before, but for some reason the one I made a couple weeks ago, still to this day my comments are being blasted with his sycophants just going on and on and on about what a wonderful human being he is and how he's doing such a beautiful service for humanity with his cop baiting and acting stupid and being rude. Like, that's such a wonderful thing. Anyway, for those of you who aren't aware of what's going on with this, let me show this real quick because we were just talking about it. And hold on, let me pull it up so I could show you where we're at right now, because this is a beautiful, beautiful thing. For anyone who doesn't know, there's this thing called the Grifties. It's an award given to the biggest grifter, and it's done by vote. And right now, I want to show you who's in first place. Look at that. You could go there and vote all you want. Chili De Castro, Delete Laws, is in first place for the ultimate grifter. So go ahead and vote for him. I'll drop the link again so that if you don't know and you haven't voted, or if you have voted, you could always vote again. Let's see. There you go. Boom. Check that out. So, I'll vote for anyone but Chili. Well, no, it's a bad thing. You want him to win the award for being the biggest idiot. Nameless Omen. All right, yes. That video was from the day before. That was the thing. What Kate did was in reaction to that video. And him and Josh were out again the next day doing the same crap, but she showed up, and that's when it became like major. I voted for Nancy Pelosi. Maria, yeah. So there's that. And that's always fun and exciting to see idiots acting stupid for no apparent reason. But that's what these guys do, right? They're professionals at being stupid. Did all you guys see the short I posted this morning? Just like 30 seconds. If not, and you want me to show it here, like I said, it's really short. If you haven't seen it, I'll play it for you. Put one in the chat if you want to watch it. It's Silence Boy explaining why auditors audit. And then what else have I got on deck here? Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Since Archangel put a 1, I'll do it just for Archangel because why not? Oh, I guess, yeah, okay, here. Yeah, he only cares about money. Yep, here we go. Watch, I'll show you. This is great. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I posted this, like I said, I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, so I just posted this real quick. Just a short little 30-second video. Let me just get it queued up for you guys. Do 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 do. Ba bum 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 ba na ba na 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 bum ba na ba na 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 da 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 da. Here we go. Hey guys, this one's going to be real short. Just a couple fast clips of Silence Boy educating everyone as to why auditors audit.
Hey TM haters, I love you haters. Keep watching my videos, haters. Hi haters. So this is what I make in one video. Oh yeah, haters, keep watching my videos. Every day I go up. Appreciate all the support from my subscribers and supporters.
Yep, so that was that. Like I said, is real short. But that just goes to show once again that this has nothing to do with freedom or rights or civil liberty or anything that they claim to be for. It's all just about money and stupidity. And oh yeah, that reminded me of the other thing I wanted to address is that not I don't think it was last Friday, maybe the Friday before that. Anyway, I was doing one of these morning streams and Rogue Nation came on and he wanted to talk to me. So I brought him on and we talked. And I only like talk to I've talked to Rogue Nation a couple times. I've talked to Direct D, but I'm still not, even though I know all of their frauditing techniques and all of their nonsense and the tricks that they pull, verbal word salad and stuff, I'm still not used to dealing with that when it's happening. Like I'm logically, I know that it's a word game, but they play it on me. And like during the talk with Rogue Nation, he was saying these things, but then I went back and watched it again and realized he was deflecting. He was answering my questions with questions. And they do that on purpose to try and get you all discombobulated and get your mind flipping so that you get all blah, 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 and then they go, I got you, right? So it's a bunch of crap. Anyway, one of the things he said that afterwards I thought about and I kind of wanted to address was he was talking about, or I was talking about, the whole idea was when they do what they do, right? And someone says, please don't film me. And they go ahead and film them anyway, even though they asked nicely not to be filmed. And he was talking about us, or people like me, making videos using their footage. Like, how could you do that? All you're doing is making money off of other people's hard work, blah, 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 which is a bunch of crap because my editing, man, I spend a lot of time. What is this? Oh, I got mods. Can we get rid of this garbage already? What is this doing here in the morning? Usually these things only come like at in the middle of the night when people are running. Hey mods, did you hit that and get rid of it? That's a bunch of crap. Oh man, that I hate that. Oh, spam. Anyway, so sorry, that just really got me. So he's anyway, yeah. So he's talking to me and telling me, well, I was making the point, if you know, the whole argument of, well, we film them and that's allowed because it's legal. So they can ask us not to film, but we could deny it because it's legal. So my flip argument to that is always, well, me taking your videos and re-editing them is legal. It's called fair use. So if you could do what you're doing just because it's legal, then I could do what I'm doing just because it's legal. And if you want me to feel guilty about using your videos, I'll start doing that when you start feeling guilty about using the images of people who ask you not to use their images. Then what he did was he tried to flip it on me. He deflected by answering my question with a question. And his was, well, when you re-edit and repost our videos, you still show those people's images on your channel. Why is that okay? And I thought about that because on one hand, I thought, you know what, that isn't necessarily a bad point he's trying to make there. And I honestly actually struggled with that a little bit. But then it hit me. The whole point, first of all, is they're asking you not to film them and post their image. Two, I am trying to expose the fact that even after you were asked not to post their image, you posted it anyway. So I'm the one who's more of a news reporter by reporting what you're doing. But he's trying to flip it on me and make it seem like, well, you're using people's images without their permission. I'm using your videos to expose your stupidity and your grift and your con and your scam and your lies. And Rogue Nation, and he told me he didn't watch it. And I wish I would have, because he said, oh, I'll go watch it later. I don't believe that. I don't know that he did. But I have a video that I made on Rogue Nation specifically because the video is titled, Rogue Nation titled the video, Why Do They Always Lie to Me? But in the video, the only person who tells any lies is Rogue Nation. And I actually have throughout the course of the video, I have a walking count of every time he lies compared to how many times the state employees lie to him. And at the end, I think the final score was like 0-7 or something. Frauditurds. I like that one. We'll see, and because Archangel just made a point. It's yeah. Here's the thing. Okay, this is one of the reasons why these frauditing idiots get away with being frauditing idiots, right? They hide behind the camera. Okay, all right, yeah. What are you gonna do? I'm playing Raid Shadow Legends. So what? I'm not sponsored. I got it on autoplay so that I could get my so that it just keeps going while I'm broadcasting. Anyway, guys, give me a sponsorship. Hook me up. See, I'm advertising Raid on my channel. Beautiful. Anyway, so these guys are the thing with the cowards is they hide behind their cameras. Okay. And that's the thing. That's how they get away with it. Because when they know that you're not going to beat them up if they're filming you, and then if you try to do something, they automatically pull out the pepper spray. And I'll tell you something else too. I haven't been getting too deep into it because I've done a couple videos about the whole pepper spray thing, but YouTube doesn't like those videos at all. But I've noticed that SGV in particular, and Amagansett as well, but especially SGV, is really quick on the draw with that pepper spray. Like he's gotten to the point now where he just like, hey, how you doing? Why are you filming? Spray. Hey, can I ask you why you're filming? Spray. Like he's really bad. The dude is a walking freaking nightmare. He's basically a gangbanger who found a way to legally harass people, hurt people, act like a jerk to people, and I don't even cover it anymore because it raises my blood pressure so high. I can't stand it. But every Sunday morning, he still does it. Every Sunday morning, he goes out with Peter Libre audits, goes to churches, and when the clergy or the congregation come out and say, "What are you doing? Why are you filming?" He pulls the bullshit, nonsense. And his fans, you read the comments, are all like, "Oh, that's so funny. I love how." These are my words, not theirs, but it's what they're saying. My point of view of it. Hey, oh, it's so funny when you act like a racist prick making fun of Indians in a fake Indian accent. Oh, I love it so much. It's so wonderful. You're such a hero standing up for our rights by being a racist idiot and harassing people at church. Ha 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 ha. What a wonderful way to support our rights and hold government agencies accountable by harassing people at church every Sunday morning. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. That makes so much sense. Wow. I get it now. The government, the police, all the people who need to be held accountable are held accountable, and the checks and balances of the system of government is maintained, and our freedoms are maintained by idiots harassing people who go to church. Oh, I get it. It makes so much sense to me now. Not. Oh my God. And I think that it's getting to a point now where I don't actually want to see anyone like seriously get hurt. As angry as I get with these people, I just wish someone would say or do something that would click in their heads that why this is a horrible thing that these people do. And maybe they need to get arrested. Maybe they need to get a little bit of taser action. And once in a while, it is kind of nice when they're giving a random person a hard time to see the random person kind of smack them around a little bit. But like when Furry Potato got shot, I'm not into people getting shot, you know. But, you know, when Casey Camera Boy took a beat down from a bunch of dudes on the corner, that was cool. You know, there's a line, you know. But I was watching a video the other day that I was working on where this guy is auditing, what was it? Food truck, food, uh, what, what is it called when they have the food truck come and bring food to people all the time? Um, food, Meals on Wheels. This guy was auditing Meals on Wheels because you have to film the police and keep the government accountable by harassing people at Meals on Wheels. And a dude pulled a knife on him. And then he threatened the dude with the pepper spray and the dude left. But I mean, is that what it's going to take for these people to learn? I mean, you could say, well, if one of them gets stabbed or shot, they'll learn. Furry Potato got shot, but Furry Potato's still out there doing their thing. So what is it going to take? The demonetization is the biggest potential way, but I don't know, man. You got to hit them where it hurts in the pocketbook because obviously they don't care. Casey Camera Boy got his butt kicked a couple times and he's still out there doing it every day. You know, they don't care. They don't care about getting beat up. They don't care about getting arrested. They don't care about getting stabbed. They don't care about getting shot. They just care about getting paid. Anyway, wait, somebody said something about Eli? He's got his own thing going on too. He's another piece of crap, you know, and it's weird because on a certain level, like when you start talking about people like SGV News, Peter Labry Audits, Eli, Silence Boy, Casey Camera Boy, obviously these guys are bottom of the barrel, absolute scumbags, you know, same level as Glenn Serio, right? Just absolute dregs of society. And compared to them, I could see why people who support Long Island and Amagansett and these guys would say, oh, no, 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 these guys are the good ones. Yeah, because they're not doing that stuff, right? But it's like, and in fact, I'll tell you guys this idea I had, and maybe this will be one of my future videos. Hey, Unclean Hands is in the house. What's up, brother? I had this idea of re-editing the Chris Rock bit where he's saying the difference between, you know, black people and, you know, whatever, but take the whatever word out and replace it with the word frauditors and just grab the section where it goes, and you know what I hate the most about frauditors is that they always want credit for stuff they're supposed to do. I've never been to prison. You're not supposed to go to prison. You know, I take care of my kid. You're supposed to take care of your kids. What do you want, a cookie? Like, if they actually do show any teeny tiny little piece of actual human decency at all, they need all the praise in the world. Oh, man. Unclean banned LA from your chat yesterday. I got Unclean. I got a couple videos on deck where I got that clip of your your girlfriend there auditing the preschool kids, because that one really hit me hard. So I had to jump on that twice. So I got two different videos that have that in it. Let's see. Catching up with the chat here. Anyway, yeah, Unclean Hands did a live, or are you talking about your comment section there? I don't know. Because I didn't know nothing about that either if he went live. I never saw him go live before. What live? Did you mean what live? I don't know. Because you said that you banned Long Island Audit from your chat, which generally would be the live chat, not the comment section. She's living in the van down by the river. Yes, she is. That lady is an absolute lunatic, as most of these guys are. And, so today it's Labor Day. We're trying to enjoy our holiday, our day off, and, I don't know, man, have a good time. Like I said, I'm fixing to have a barbecue later. I'm gonna have some pork chops. Any suggestions on what I should put on them? Normally, I just salt, pepper, maybe a little bit of garlic. Oh, so good. Let's see. I don't want to offend anybody if you're kosher, but hey, I like pork chops. Hey, Violet Wings, welcome, welcome. Good to see ya. So anyway, I never said hi to my crowd here, but it looks like we got a bunch of people. So let's see who we got. I'm going to go back and acknowledge and say hello, good morning to everyone in here. Well, let's see, what do we got? We got stupid chat keeps moving on me. We got Archangel 3. We got Salacious. We got HM Smitty. How you doing? Let's see. We got okay. Oh, of course, Art Ask Union. Welcome. Always good to see you, buddy. Julie Weaver. Hello. I am back. Yes, you are. And when you first came in, I read it wrong, and I thought you were someone else saying I'm back. It's like no, it's I am back. Yes, of course. And of course, we got Unclean Hands in the house. We got Carl's Squirrely Frauditors. Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. I always have the best people in my chats. Let's see. Of course, I Kiss. Got it right this time. Let's see. I think that's everyone I can see. Nameless Omen. Hello, welcome. Welcome. Dana Etzcorn. Good morning. Dig these early morning streams. Yeah. Scott Amo. Hello. I'll tell you what. It's interesting. Since I've been working on these morning streams, I really like it. It works out really. Mr. Marlowe. Hello. Welcome. Mystery Softset Theater, of course. Good to see you as always. 49ers 38, Bears 6. Hey, don't start with that now. Because the way I remember it is that the world record for the highest scoring football game in history was when the Bears beat the 49ers 72-0. But whatever. Let's see. Scott Amo, hello, welcome. Anybody else I didn't say hello to? And welcome to the chat. I got a lot going on here. Just trying. Oh yeah, and then I had that porn bomb that was lame. Edward Kettelier, freaking porn pushers. Yes, those guys are horrible. Thank you. Welcome. Good to see you. Sam, I am. Yes, and I am Sam, and I don't like them green eggs and ham. All right, so News Now Enemy, of course. Pack, yes. Violet Wings, yes. Always good to see you guys. I love it. I've seen that in Madden, not in real life. Anyway, way back. So, what was I talking? Sorry, I started going through the chat and then I saw something I wanted to respond to. Yeah, Sam I Am was in here. Frank Braid or Baird. How you doing? Um, and pork chops and applesauce. Sounds swell. um, let's see. What did I? Dag nabbit. Andrew Forrest. Hello, welcome. Good to see you. Good to see everyone. Captain Happy. Wow, I got a good crew in here. Always, always, always love my people. Fried chicken, pork chop seasoned with a dab to heat up later with Arizona. Oh, rice. Okay. So, what I actually one time what I did was anything with pork or apples. I've actually cooked pork chops in a slow cooker, crock pot, in applesauce. Like I just poured out a jar of applesauce and put the pork chops in. That turned out really good. Oh man, that was tasty. So these I'm sorry. You know what? I want to enjoy my holiday, dag nabbit. And the oh come on, they're back. Mods, will you get rid of this for me, please? Again, I can't believe they keep showing up. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by these freaking porn bots. Thank you, Archangel. Dang, damn it. Ruining my stream. Oh my goodness. And like I said before last time, these guys usually don't pop up until like you see the late night streams. Last time I saw them was actually I think it was on a Skeptic stream that he was going like really late. Let's see. Whew. So let's get back to business. What I've been noticing more and more and more, besides the whole pepper spray thing, is that there seems to be this really heavy emphasis in a lot of the new videos of really getting like cracking down on normal citizens, regular civilians. Like the excuse that they do what they do to hold police and government accountable just doesn't hold up. And even when they do that, I don't agree with the way they do it. But the regular citizens, like, I'm going to stick up for your rights. How? By shoving my camera in your face, whether you like it or not. How does that make sense? They keep talking about how they're educating the general public. The only thing that the general public is learning from these guys is that they hate these guys. The only thing they ever learned from Amagansett Press is that he's a scumbag that loves to pepper spray people. The only thing they ever learned from Long Island Audits is that they don't like him. Like, oh, the frustration. And hopefully we're going to have some kind of impact long term on these idiots. I don't know what else to do besides to keep doing this. The one thing that I do really love about the fact that I've chosen this, and one of the many reasons why I started doing this is because when I see their stuff, I get so angry at them sometimes and so frustrated that it's like, I wish I could say something oh, wait a minute. I got a platform right here. Here's my chance to put it out there and get something going where I can say something to these douche lords. So anyway, you guys seemed to be into the idea. So just letting you know, giving you a little bit of a look ahead, a bit of a spoiler. I'm currently working on editing my video that I filmed of Grandma Reacts to Frauditor videos, and it's juicy. Oh, it's gonna be good. Because if you guys have seen, there's like grandma reacts to videos, or whatever reacts, so the children react and they should blah 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 blah. So I'm going to be doing grandma reacts to Frauditor videos, and so that's going to be real interesting to see how that turns out. Frauditors have no clue what anyone's job is, so what do they think they're auditing the government? Yeah. Well, this is the thing too, and I got a lot of flack for this from idiot PAT fans, and again, that goes back to what I've been saying. My comments have been absolutely flooded with Bay Area transparency fans since my last video about him. They've been saying and going on and on and on and on about how this guy douche lords. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got to stop reading the chat while I'm trying to talk because I get distracted by what you guys are saying. They're talking about how these superheroes, these wonderful frauditors, are doing such an awesome job holding the government accountable by doing what they do, and we should be happy that they're out there fighting for our rights. But if they're there to support us and our rights, and if that's what they're fighting for is our freedom, one, they're fighting for our freedom to do what? Something that only you guys care about doing? Who here gives a crap about filming a post office? Who gives a crap about standing? Oh, that's what I was going to say. Okay, so all the Bay Area transparency fans were blasting me because in my last video that I made on him, this is what I was going to say. He was talking about, the old line that Rogue Nation and all of them always use. Oh, well, if you don't like being filmed, why don't you get a job in the private sector? If you don't like being filmed, why don't you get a job in the private sector? Or as Emo Phillips would say. So, I got to relax for a minute. So, these douche hammers, they're going on these, on my comments and saying, because, all right, I'm sorry, I got to go back. So I put a clip in there after he says, get a job in the private sector. I put a clip of a frauditor frauditing a Tesla dealership, and then another frauditor frauditing like some random truck stop or something, and, a restaurant, a fast food joint. Hey, P Max, good to see you. Welcome, Captain Happy. Hello. Or I said hello. Anyway, still hello. But so anyway, all the people are going back in my comments like, ha ha, you idiot. Those clips of the Tesla dealership, that wasn't Bay Area transparency. That was someone else. That proves that you don't know what you're talking about. Ha ha, you dummy. It's like, no, you're the dummy. You're the idiot because you didn't understand what I was saying, even though I said it, like literally said the words. Like in a movie, it would be exposition. The point I was trying to make is that when all of these frauditors say, get a job in the private sector if you don't want to be filmed, well, guess what? Auditors film private sector employees too. So that's not the answer. What are you going to do? You're going to say, okay, you know what? I'm sick of these idiots coming in here filming me. I'm going to quit my job and get a job at the Tesla dealership. But then there's other idiots filming you there. So you get a job at Hardee's. Well, guess what? There's idiots filming there. You know what? You give up everything, decide to become a clergyman and join a church. Well, now you got SGV talking. When you do that, you can't go anywhere without these idiots shoving their cameras in your face. Their world, and you're going to see in my next video when I post it, there's a part near the end where I'm like bowing down to the frauditors because that's the only way they're going to stop filming is if I kiss their butt. And they always like to call us bootlickers. But guess what? Their fans are the bootlickers. They lick the boots of the frauditors. And that's what the frauditors want. They want everyone to bend over backwards and kowtow to them because they have a camera, because they're holding up their phone. That's the shield. This is the shield. They hide behind this. They say, you're a coward. You're a pussy. You're not going to do nothing. You're not going to do nothing. Why? Because you got this. That's why. You're the pussy. You're the coward because you're the one hiding behind the phone. And if they don't care and actually do try to do something, then you're flapping out the pepper spray or you're pulling out the taser. What's up, Unclean? Welcome back. Sorry, just drinking some more coffee. So anyway, yes, that's what they do. They hide behind the camera. And yeah, and that's the other thing that drives me so completely insane with these douche lords. I'm going to film you and you can't do nothing about it because it's my First Amendment right. I'm filming. Ha ha ha. You can't stop me. Okay. So I'm going to... cam back. Karen's doing a cam back. So when you do this, it's brilliant. But when I do this, I'm just an idiot with a camera? But what? Huh? Their arguments make no sense. Their arguments are so insanely stupid. If nothing else, I am not just trying to expose the grift. I'm not just trying to expose the con. I am exposing how stupid some people are. Like, can you believe that there are idiots that are this dumb on Earth? And there's so many of them. Oh. Antagonizing, provoking. Yeah. They turn the camera off. And all of a sudden, these wimps that aren't doing anything, they do something. Oh, yeah. But they're not going to turn the camera off because they'll call you a wimp. They'll call you a coward. They'll say, you ain't going to do nothing. You ain't going to do nothing. You couldn't do nothing anyway. But if you even think about touching them, they're going to sue you. They're going to press charges. They're going to call the cops on you. They're going to pepper spray you. Well, wait a minute. You're sitting here telling me that I should do something. Okay, so now I'm going to do something. Now, I'm going to go crying to the cops. Oh, he touched my camera. I'm such a big, tough, meanie guy until he goes like, that to my camera. Oh no, it's the end of the world. He touched my camera. I'm gonna go cry to the cops and then file lawsuits and get paid. Get that sweet, sweet money, baby. Go get paid. Go get paid. Go get paid. Scumbags, douchebags, bungholes. I could go on. And that's another thing, the whole FOIA request thing. I got my 2 FOIAs are better than 1 t-shirt I got from Frauditor Troll. Yes, if they film you, it's their right. If you film them, you're just a stupid Karen Cambacker. You look like an idiot, even though this is what they're doing. But you're the one who looks like an idiot when you do it. And then they're going to FOIA your phone. And, like, how is that even logically equivalent? Like, nobody's going to FOIA their phone. If there's anything else on their phone besides the video they took of you, then you don't have access to that information, but you have access to all the information on their phone because you're a frauditor and you have a camera, so you can do anything and everything you want because you can go like this. So there are no laws that apply to you. You just go like this and you are immune to everything. You talk about qualified immunity? This is frauditor immunity. This is it right here. Yeah, I'm still playing Raid. So what? I keep showing it. Maybe they'll give me some money. I hope so. I really do hope that that becomes a thing. There you go from Nameless Homeland. I like that. Defund the police. They get smacked. Help, police. And here's another good one from Peck. If a cop touches their arm, it's assault and battery. Well, that video I just showed earlier when Chili and Josh were, doing the Memorial Day parade, right? And Chili starts harassing little kids, and the cop just steps between him and the kids. Arrest her! I want her arrested. She stepped in front of me. She can't do that. That's assault. That's battery. Seriously, Mr. Tough Guy, Mr. Alpha Male, a girl steps in front of you and maybe kind of like taps her shoulder on you slightly as she does so. That's assault. And, I still see some discussion in there about Poster 7. That thing, we've been over the Poster 7 thing so many times. It's been debunked over and over and over and over and over again. And unfortunately, the post office doesn't. And this is, I explained this a few times. I even have a chapter about it in my book, The Frauditor's Handbook, where, shameless plug, where they talk about how to me it makes sense because I've actually had, like real jobs like these idiots never have, so they don't understand. Like when you get a job and you get trained, they have the rules and regulations, right? They're usually posted on the wall, and they'll tell you, okay, this is allowed, this isn't allowed, this is what you do. But that's not their focus, is training you on that. It's there. If you need to look it up, it's up there. You can read it. But their focus is training you on how to run the register. They're training you on how to, whatever the product or service is, how to do the product or how to complete the service, how to do your job, right? So when someone gets hired at a post office, realistically, what do you actually think happens? They're probably told when they're hired and they're going to get over the rules that if someone's filming and you ask them not to film, they have to stop, right? So they don't sit there all day, every day, reading and rereading and reading and rereading and memorizing Poster 7. That's not their job. Their job is to take your mail and to run the register. So now they're doing that for 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years. And they're not thinking about Poster 7, but they know from their training, they remember that they were told that if someone's filming, they need to ask them to stop. Vaguely, that memory's in their head. So a guy comes in with a camera, they say, will you please not film, or you can't film here? And oh, Poster 7 says I can. Poster 7 says I can. And they're like, well, and then they start reading Poster 7. And this is the thing. This is why it's like we can see through it, right? Like they only read the first couple sentences because it sounds like that supports their argument. But there's more to it than that. It's more of a psychological game than that. If they say, I know exactly what Poster 7 says and you don't, and they're able to quote the first sentence verbatim, and even if you start reading along with them and you see that the words on the poster are exactly the same words they're using, when they don't read the rest of the paragraph, your brain automatically is going to start snapping. Oh, maybe this guy does know what he's talking about. I mean, he just quoted it word for word. I work here and I can't even do that. But you wouldn't be expected to do that because that's why it's on the wall. Took an arrow to the knee. And then the signs. Always with the signs, right? And it's always the same thing every time. I have not seen a Frauditor video yet where signs were mentioned that didn't play this game. What game? There's a sign. Well, that sign doesn't trump my rights. There isn't a sign? I could do this because there's no sign. Put a sign up and then I'll stop. Okay, put a sign up. Oh, that sign doesn't trump my rights. No matter what you do, you can't win. No matter what you do, they're going to flip it on you. No matter what you do. That's why I say, and I will always say, and I will continue to say, no matter how you think about it for yourself personally or morally, the fact of the matter is, this is the only thing I could think of that would actually have an effect. This is the only thing I could think of that would actually work for real. And I advocate for it. If you ever see a frauditor in the wild and they point their camera at you, we're all adults here. We know the deal. Pull up some porn on your phone and shove it in their face. Put it over or hold it over your face. Because now, not only can they not get it monetized like with the copyright music, they can't even post it. They can't use that footage at all. They will stop filming you because they can't do anything once you show them that. Once they have those images on their film, they're done. There's nothing they could do. At the very least, you'll get them to stop filming you. And then that's when you follow them and keep shoving your phone in front of their camera. Keep putting your phone in front of their camera. That'll stop them. Oh, yeah. Because now you're messing with their pocketbook for real. Because the copyright music thing, they can work around that. They can, but if they see porn, there's literally nothing they can do. What are they going to do? Black out their whole screen? Then they don't have a video. They got nothing. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. You speak with too much logic. Oh man, yeah. That's my idea, my thought of the best way to actually stop them, because everyone, even the video I'm working on now, the Unclean Hands did it with Kate at the school, right? They were playing Disney music on their phone, but it wasn't loud enough or long enough to get a copyright strike, right? So that's a good idea, but it doesn't always work. But that would work. That would absolutely stop them dead in their tracks. They wouldn't be able to do anything with that footage. It would be useless. You would completely destroy their entire audit. Mwah! That would be beautiful. That would be beautiful. So what I've been doing is I got a couple things on deck. I've been trying to do. I'm don't want to dox myself, but I'm somewhat close to the Zephyr Hills, Florida area. And for those of you who don't know, Zephyr Hills, Florida actually has a resident frauditor called Cammed Up Caveman. All of his videos are in Zephyr Hills, which is right down the road from here. So every once in a while, I'll grab my phone and I'll go out seeing if I could run into him in the wild. Because I got plans. And I would love to have a video of me actually getting in contact with one of these bungwads. Oh, that would be beautiful. I'd love to do that. The thing about him, though, that's weird, and sometimes he actually does like almost legitimate news reporting. Like he'll get to an accident scene or some construction or something and film it, and then he'll post it. And even I'll be like, oh, because I try to find his videos. I just follow him to try and see if I can figure out where he's going to be, or if maybe he's doing a live or something. Maybe I could go on purpose to that place and see if I could run into him. But sometimes he'll like video a road closure or something, and even I'll be like, "Oh, I didn't know that road was closed. That's good information to have." But if that was all he did, then I might actually consider him a legitimate independent journalist. But if there's a cop around, forget it. Full on cop baiting, frauditing, Sovsit, anti-American, whatever, anarchist garbage. Same old from all of these douchebags. If he sees a cop, he falls right into the mold. Piece of crap. Garbage. Yeah. Live porn him. Yeah, that would be great. Another thing that I would love to do, and this is another thing that I always advocate for, is to just turn it around, flip it on them, and troll them. You know, any frauditor, if you ever see one in the wild, pull out your phone, walk up close to them, you know, as close as you can get without touching them. And when they say, "Hey, you're in my personal space," you say, "Is that a felony or a misdemeanor?" And they say, "Back up." Say, "What kind of a tyrant are you telling me where I could stand? This is a public place. I could stand where I want." "Well, you're filming. Well, I have a First Amendment right to film. What are you going to do?" And just basically use all of their script against them. Just flip it on them all the way down the line. Take them down. Oh, I'd love to. Another thing that I was thinking of doing. Let me ask you if you guys would be interested in watching this, actually, because I don't want to, you know. But another thing I've been thinking about doing is just going out, like, and filming in public, but doing it the way that I would say that I wouldn't have a problem with what these guys do if they were doing it right. Like if I'm filming and a person walks by, says, "Why are you filming?" "Oh, I'm just for my YouTube channel." Because the way they build their false narratives, they make it sound like, well, if somebody asked me to stop and I did, they'd still be rude and mean and evil. But I'm willing to bet that that's not true, because I've been alive for 49 years. And in that time, I've actually experienced some things. I've actually come into contact with some humans. And sometimes someone would be filming, or especially growing up in Chicago, we had tourists downtown all the time. You go to the Bean or the Giant Tree at Christmas time, everybody and their brothers got their cameras out, you know, and nobody's fighting with them because they're not acting like idiots. They're not pulling nonsense. I saw a frauditor video once where I forget exactly who it was, but someone was auditing a zoo. And as they're narrating on their video the whole time, they're like, "I don't understand. All of a sudden, I'm not being bothered." They were talking like they seriously didn't get it. It's normal for a person to videotape or take pictures at a zoo. These are animals you don't see every day. Everybody and their brother is taking pictures and video at a zoo. That's why nobody's bothering you. Standing inside a post office, filming everyone, that's not normal. Standing in front of a jewelry store or a bank, pointing your camera in the window, that's not normal. That's why people are like, "What the heck are you doing? This is really weird." I don't think it's weird. Yeah, you don't think it's weird because you're an idiot. But anyone who has half a brain knows that you're being weird. And then all of a sudden they're auditing a zoo. And they're all confused. How come nobody's talking, asking me why I'm filming? Because you're in a zoo. It's normal to film in a zoo. It's not normal to film at a Checkers drive-through. Or what was the other one? Yeah, they hate it. They hate when you use their shtick against them, and they really hate it when you film them. They despise being filmed, even though all they do is film people who don't want to be filmed. But film them, and you're going to get pepper sprayed. Oh man, these guys are such horrible turd bombers. They drive me nuts, man. They drive me so nuts. Um, and excuse me, another sip. That's another thing with these guys is like when you watch these Amagansett press videos and all this stuff, like they always sell it. And again, I always talk about the false narrative building. They always sell the story that they're filming and they're walking down the street. Oh, I've never been in this town before, so I'm going to film this and film that. Okay, cool. But that's the story they're telling, but that's not the story that's in the actual video. What's actually in the video? They go to a jewelry store or a bank and plop their tripod right in front. They're not just walking by and film, oh, that's a cool looking building. No, they until someone reacts. And then they act all surprised. Why are you reacting? I don't understand. They react in every single video you post. How could you not know that they're going to? They do every time. You're a liar. You're a piece of garbage who builds false narratives, sells it to your fans, and they eat it up. They love it. They think it's brilliant because that's how many frickin' morons live in this country right now. Stupid people. What's that song I sang last time? I wrote it, but I never finished recording the music yet. Oh, yeah. Assholes, assholes, everywhere you go. Assholes, assholes, almost everyone you know. Assholes, assholes, walking down the street. Assholes, assholes, almost everyone you meet. Assholes, assholes in the grocery store. Assholes, assholes, look out, here's come some more. Yeah, that's a good one. I got to finish that up. I'm trying. I got like a country beat, but I gotta get the drum because I don't really play drums, so I gotta get the just right. Um, their actions are premeditated. Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. It's so blatantly obvious to us, and that's another reason why their fans drive me so crazy as well because the whole shtick, everything they do, is to me so blatantly planned out, so obviously. I always say you watch the video and you see what's happening, and then you hear them narrate what's happening, and it's always two completely different things. It's like some jerk is going like this, and somebody says, "Why are you filming?" or "Oh, I don't like being filmed," and all of a sudden it's a federal case. Why can't you just say, "Oh, okay"? Why is that so hard for these guys? Why is basic human decency so difficult for these people? And they're saying they want more freedom. And that's why they're doing what they're doing. That's a lie. Because if you go by their argument, if you go by their narrative, what they're asking for is a world where no one ever leaves their home. Because if they do, 50,000 people are going to be going like this to them. And they're not going to be able to move without frauditors pointing cameras at them. You don't like it? Get a job in the private sector. Get a private sector job. They're auditing that too. So you might as well just stay home and never leave your house. Either that or kowtow and bow to the demands of the frauditor and let them control your life because they're the kings, they're the rulers, they're the tyrants because they're the ones holding the cameras. And if you hold a camera, you're just a Camback and Karen. Yeah, I guess I don't know if you saw it earlier, but I was showing some Memorial Day footage from when he went out there acting all nuts. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Look at this. All right. You know what? Are you chilly in disguise? You know what's funny about that, Chris? When I first started doing this, KC Camera Boy showed up in my comment section and he was saying something like that. And it was like, you? Seriously? Like, that wasn't even anything. Like, give me a break. KC Camera Boy? Be gone. Anyway, what are you gonna do? This is the frauditor qualified immunity. This is a frauditor immunity right here. This is it. All this time I've been on here, what, almost 2 hours. I'm only 9 battles deep. Look at that. This spider's hard to kill, man. I keep showing this because I keep seeing everyone has Raid as a sponsor. Sponsor me. Here, I'm showing your game on my stream. Yeah, you got to get Chili to Castro. Then he'll file a lawsuit against anybody. He don't care. Completely devoid of brain cells. Yes, Chili is probably one of the. Well, like I said, like we all know, right? Even the frauditing community is against Chili now. Like he's so bad, even the bad guys think he's bad. Oh man. Time to get busy. You know what, News Now Enemy? Actually, I'm coming pretty close to that time too. It's Labor Day. We got stuff going. We're literally baking a cake right now. I gotta prepare everything for the festivities of the day. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Yes, I kiss and yeah, Silence Boy just him and Casey Camera Boy have gotten to a point, especially Silence Boy, now where he doesn't even care, like at all. Like he's not even trying to think about selling the idea that he's holding the government accountable. He's just like, hey, I'm filming you, and if you don't like it, then you're a stupid Karen. Get out of my face. Like he doesn't even try. He just, I'm filming and I'm making money. I'm happy. What? Oh, lordy lord. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining me. Happy Labor Day to everyone. Glad you could all be here. I love you guys very much. I'm loving the morning show. I'm glad that a lot of you guys are enjoying it. If we keep up at this rate, who knows? Maybe I'll be the one who rules the mornings. Raid is based in the Ukraine. Really? I didn't know. I just play it. And like I said, right now I just have it on auto so that I could do my stream and get some points while I'm on there. All the LA auditors are in the nice areas. Yeah, the whole LA crew, those guys are vile, disgusting, and they're some of the worst. In fact, if it wasn't for people like NC Tyrant Hunter and Rogue Nation and guys like that, I would say that there's nothing worse than the LA crew. I don't know. It seems like in LA you could just get away with anything. Nobody cares. Anyway, yes. Happy Labor Day. Thank you guys all for coming out. I got to go get my stuff together for the day. Enjoy my festivities. I'll probably, throughout the course of the day, I don't know what everyone else has on deck, but you might see me in some of the chats. Y'all have a good morning, and I'll keep it up, Salacious. I appreciate it. You go always coming out. Pack, everybody, iKiss, News Now Enemy, you guys are always here for me. Love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow morning. I will be back. Oh, yay, yay, yay.